At the National Press Club, fresh from his national address, the Prime Minister seeking to set the record straight.
This will not be like COVID, and we are deliberately taking a different approach.
Defending the rare primetime address intended to calm a panicked nation amid claims it had the opposite effect.
Directly talking to people is an important opportunity, and I think was worth 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
In 3 minutes and 27 seconds, the opposition leader delivered his own address.
Australians were expecting answers and details. They received neither. The only thing the government has fuelled is confusion.
Now well into its 5th week, the war is hammering the global economy. The government today offering up to $1 billion in cheap loans to critical businesses as the states step in to fund a further cut to the fuel excise.
This will mean a combined saving of 32 cents on every litre.
Premiers agreeing today to return a combined $400 million in GST revenue made from surging fuel prices, resolving their differences after days of talks.
There was a range of views around the table, but the premiers have this morning acted together.
As the Prime Minister made his most pointed critique of the war,
It is not clear what more needs to be achieved or what the end point looks like.
Leaders are looking beyond this crisis and looking for solutions to make Australia more self-sufficient. The government now open to the idea of boosting onshore fuel reserves, even the number of refineries.
We can't assume, we'll get it from somewhere else.
This conflict is a wake-up call for Australia, an island nation that imports the vast majority of its liquid fuels. For now, shipments are arriving as expected, but the longer this conflict drags on, the more uncertain the outlook becomes. That's why the Prime Minister is framing his request for Australians to work from home and catch public transport if they can as a common sense approach to conserving fuel. Jane Norman, ABC News, Canberra.
Well, the steps to lower fuel prices will come just in time as motorists hit the road for Easter. As cost of living pressures bite, tourism operators are giving mixed reports. Some are experiencing cancellations, while others are seeing no downturn. James Oaten reports.
From the glistening Gold Coast.
Now with this war, the price is going up. It's very, very expensive to do a road trip.
To temperate Tassie.
I'm probably not going to buy as many Easter eggs.
Many Australians are feeling uneasy this Easter.
I was just worried about not having enough petrol to get back or diesel.
Prompting a prime time address to the nation.
Enjoy your Easter.
But I thought it was quite open and honest. We're going away this weekend and I felt like he gave us permission to go away, so that was good for me.
I just thought it was an absolute waste of time.
For many, an Easter break is just what's needed, with time away locked in months ago.
I think it could just be, look, let's just forget about the worries for a while. It's Easter, come and enjoy ourselves.
We just wanted to go on a holiday and we're going to worry about the cost of living when we all get back.
But the latest data from Roy Morgan shows consumer confidence is at its lowest level since the survey began 50 years ago, meaning there will be a tightening of belts.
And particularly discretionary spending, like for fun things, tends to drop away.
International travel is another typical cutback when times are tough. But as you can see, airport terminals are still pretty busy. The Australian Travel Industry Association says there's been a big drop in the number of flights available due to the Iran war, but there's still plenty of demand to fill those seats. So when someone cancels, someone else simply takes their spot. For those hitting the road, the ABC is now tracking prices at thousands of service stations across the country. As of late this afternoon, the national price of unleaded was $2.33 and diesel was $3.08. James Oaten, ABC News.